Hey guys, welcome to Famaro Talk Show, an NGO called You Too Can Make a Difference Development Initiative. You Too see Madi. My name is Famzi, aka Niger Pekin. Okay, from the headlines, you already know what we want to talk about. And so a few days ago, I made a post. I made a video, but before this one will be coming up now, it should be up now, so you can go and watch it. So, and I'm trying to continue from that, what I said about that. And here we want to use an example with this Charles guy. I can't, Charles onwuemelie. One, so I'm sorry, I'm not from the East. I can't pronounce his surname. I don't want to spoil it, but Charles making the rounds right now. It's an Anambra born. No, not yes. It's from Anambra State, but American born. He's just born to parents from Nigeria, from Anambra, and the news have been making rounds, and there's a lot of things that the story. It's a bit very pathetic, if you want to say that, because I understand that they are just two boys, and his younger brother passed like 5 years. So this brings us to saying that an upbringing, like I keep saying in this channel, if you are following me in this channel, you know what I used to talk about: raising a godly children and raising children with values, because it is not a geographical thing. It's not because some people say, I want to travel abroad because I want to give my children a better life. Who told you? It is not the place. It is not the place you're going to that makes the child. It is you that is the parent. I keep saying it. It is what you rear as a parent. The kind of values you give to your children that they will bring out. Yes, a lot of people, because I saw, you know, this from, I think I watched um Nezerville, and I watched from Nezerville while she was talking about this thing, and I watched from Obodo Farm too. And a lot of people really made sense. If I have time, I think I'll put some of the recommendations or suggestions that people were giving in that life. And you see, why I came up to say this is that I'm just saying it. I'm bearing it all. Because it is not about this guy. I don't think he has ever, okay, perhaps he has been to Nigeria, but he wasn't raised in Nigeria. So people will not say, this Nigerian children, this Nigerian, any children, Nigeria don't bad finish. This Nigeria, there's nothing good. All those people that are saying this one. This boy was born and bred abroad. He only had Nigerian parents. So, you see this matter now. This guy, and it's not about, say, he goes to church. We saw a lion that was praying seriously in church and was taking ransom of how many? A common robber, a cleaner from the bank, Sterling Bank, and he was now going to show people. He showed his mere gangs places to people to kidnap, his organs to kidnap. What are we saying? You see, this thing starts from when your children bring things home that they are not supposed to, that you did not buy for them, that they did not own. All those ones that have girls that are borrowing something that are not content. Another thing is that some of these things, children used to see it from the parents. You see that you are doing over the moon. You want to, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? You want to show off. You say you better pass this person, this your church member, or this one. You see, children are watching your behavior. It's not what you tell them, it's what you do that they listen to. or that they take from. So some people will say, because I hear that the both parents are academicians, they are career people. That brings me to these people that are doing japa spirit. I'm not saying you should not japa, oh. As you are japaring like this, so shey you don't see am. Even in Nigeria here, to grow, to you don't even have time for your children because you are working, this one is working, and but at least Nigeria here, you have one or two persons that can still tell you, this your children, the way they see the way your pikin dey go, so put eye on am. You know, Nigerian people no dey close mouth if you see say something, they do one thing, say that they call the father or the mother. Their own is to tell you. Your own, if you like, you take am. If you like, you no take. But Nigeria go tell you. Abroad, they will not tell you. They will call police directly. They will not call police. They will not tell you. They will not come and knock at your door and say your child is this one. They will call police or social service for you. So those of you that are going, tell your children this kind of thing. The kind company they should keep. And at home, the kind values you should give them. Not be about the abroad. And I understand that this guy he went to the university. It's not be saying that person is hungry, that the wife is a nurse, is a director, a medical director, their nursing director, and the guy is a counselor. He has like a day job. He has a job. Not be say so his own now. You cannot tell me that is money, because when people the excuse that Africans give is that there's no job, the government is bad. Is the government bad in Los Angeles? Mukuna answer. Is the government not bad in the Los Angeles? This one now, you not say his work, that he did not have job. That is why. No, he has a good job. That is even a counselor, is a trained counselor. So, I mean, the wife is doing well. So, and I understand that as a trained counselor, you go to earn nothing less than, from $50,000 upwards, if not more, like upwards at least. So, this is what I'm saying. When people give excuse that this country, what do we expect? Why would they not kidnap? Why would they not steal? The government is bad. Those are the excuses that parents or people give. Because when I listen to people talk like that, I just feel that if you're given such chances, you're going to do the same. You're going to steal. You're going to do the same thing. Not the truth. Because check the children check our time when they born us, the way our parents do. Even I like this, we already understand. It's not like we're told all day. See, my mom, she has that special hand of whining ear. If my mom whine your ear, 1 week your ear see the ring. If you whine your ear, and that ear, she will not even tell you, but whining the ear will tell you that you have done something, even if even if it wasn't that day. You will recount. You will still, it will reset your brain, especially when you are around where visitors are. She will not scold you or spank you or this kind of thing. But when he said I give you knock or give you the eye, if you are far from her, if he give you the eye, see, these things are working. All these naughty corners, they are working. Those of you that say, because I had a family member one time, very close family member, and said, don't send my children a message. Me, I will not send your children a message. And I looked at her and I don't understand. What is this what they talk? They should not send your children a message. We grew up. See, most of the things that we know how to do now, they not even teach us. My mother will not sit down and say, this is how to cook. They send you message to know how to do the things. To wash plate, they'll say they tell you, now so you go wash plate, or now so you go wash clothes. Go and wash it. They use message to teach you. That's how we grew up. And of course, so these days, people are taking this abroad thing. They beat children abroad. They don't beat children abroad. You don't spank children. You don't do this one. Oh, you can see. You don't spoil children, don't do anything. Show you not Saturday now. You guys can tell, you guys can see how it is now. You're not spanking children. You see the way they did. Look at children terrorizing the community, terrorizing a whole city. If you reason, most of that boy, that guy, how much is he? Was 36, abi how many 20? Oh, this guy now that did this thing is 29, 28 years old. And only remaining child and only surviving child. Wait, so wetin we dey talk? Now you know say now you be your father, your mother and your father eye. Look at what? No be say you no get work. No be say you no dey see food dey shop. We understand from the life from Obodo farm, TV, we heard that the father, the mother, they were living that way to do that. They try, like standard. They still try for at least for Nigeria living abroad. And your both parents are retired. Give this without all these things that happen now, give the parents 1 year, 2 years, they'll not die. Because what else? You are sending them to early grave. So it is not about what make me come talk this one now. It is not about the abroad or the abroad or the abroad. It is not the abroad that makes your children become good. Say those ones that say that I'm jack parent. When you the jack so keep your eyes on the ground. Discipline your children. Parents are the problem of the nation. Because even here, we would they see they feel they smack children. They had to see train them. Not to talk of that side where you know go feed them, you shout for them, they will go report for you to social service or report, go to school and go and report. So you people, so this is a very good example to tell you that it is not this one now, because you see now Americans that say Nigerian citizen, they don't comot citizenship from the boy head now. They forgetting that there his first citizenship was from there, because that's where he was born and raised. Not be here they raise him. So another thing is that when you work, you don't work now at the old age now, you don't have peace. Why are you working? To give your children a better life. You don't work. You guys are career people. You have worked. Yeah, you might even have good value, because I hear that there are Catholic people, and even met the wife in church. Obviously, you say, well, these Bible people, when you want to see this, they'll go church, go collect wife. So the parent, I hear that the mother is soft spoken. That's not the issue. It can be somebody was saying, but like that, the mother is very soft spoken. She doesn't even, that is not, see, you can be anything like that, but some of these things will say, don't touch my children. So sorry about that. To be continued the next video, so just watch out for the next video. It will just come right after this one, so to continue. Thank you.